Hey guys, Raf is back. Semester is finishing. Spring is here. It's no longer as cold as it once was. Life is getting good again, right? So, I wanted to come back and talk about the Galaxy S9 FE, but in a longer form video because now I have the time to do that. So, I've had it for about a month and I have some thoughts on it. So, in case you missed it, this is the Samsung Galaxy S9 FE base. So, that has 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, but with an expandable SD card. So, you can add up to 1 terabyte. I've already done that to mine. Honestly, better than just paying more for 256, if you ask me. But also, you can upgrade your RAM to 8 and 12, 12 only though on the Plus model, but I don't see the need of it because, using it mainly for note taking. The Exynos 1380 chip isn't powerful enough to run high demanding games like COD Mobile, specifically on high graphics or Genshin Impact. You would be able to run it, but it won't be that smooth and the experience would be stuttery and somewhat laggy. And I would just highly recommend keeping it within its range. Don't try to push it. It's not quite meant for that. It will do a good job, but not as good as something specifically dedicated for gaming, like maybe an ROG ROG phone. Those things do just phenomenally well, especially with the Snapdragon Elite X. They just do a perfect job at that. But besides the point, this is specifically for note taking, right? The pen is just absolutely phenomenal. One, it's magnetic, so it charges magnetically. You can attach it to the back of the tablet. It's a strong magnet. You never have to worry about it rolling, falling out, and just disappearing. You can also attach it to the side of the tablet if you're writing, taking down notes instead of just putting it always in the back. Just put it on the top and you continue like that. Tablet does a really good job, but here's the thing I wanted to talk about: the apps that you can use in the tablet. So there are a variety of apps, but the ones I mainly want to talk about are Samsung Dex and Second Screen. Now, Second Screen is something you can only use if you have a Windows monitor. I did try to check if it's on Mac OS. It's not, unless you try to add a Mac host, but that's a whole process and a half, so I'm not going to explain that. It essentially allows you to connect your Windows device to the laptop and use it as a second screen. And honestly, I find it really good, especially like if you want to go through lecture notes and you don't want to download them on your laptop, you just, or rather on the tablet, you just download them on your laptop like you would normally, and then just share your screen, and then you just lie down in your bed and read the notes, create your cheat sheets for the exams using its pen, and you just move on with life. It just feels absolutely like a hack. You can control your Windows device almost as if you bought a two-in-one laptop. Honestly, it would make more sense to just buy this tablet and then a more powerful laptop like a gaming laptop, if you asked me. But it's subjective. Everyone has their own ones. Then there's Samsung Dex. Now, Dex kind of makes your laptop like appearance on the tablet by allowing you to minimize, control apps the way you would on Windows or Mac. And I have mixed feelings about it. Now, first of all, it just seems unnecessary because I feel like at this point, Samsung's app by default, the default running OS One UI runs it quite well on its own without the Dex mode. And the Dex just kind of adds this extra barrier of confusion. I don't know if that's the way to say it, but again, you can use it. I just don't think it's really a good idea. Yeah. Other than that, though, it also has two pins at the bottom of the tablet, so you can actually use this thing as a laptop. That's why I keep saying the word laptop, because you can use it as a laptop. Essentially, it's kind of replaced my laptop, except when I'm doing programming. That's when it doesn't, because you still kind of need a laptop for that. But yeah, honestly, I would highly recommend you get this tablet if you can. If you have more money to splurge, then be my guest. Get something that's more powerful. But if you just need something specifically for note taking Especially with its 8000 milliamp hour battery, it refuses to die. Trust me, I've taken it out on days, maybe in the morning, I'll unplug it, 7 a.m., I'm leaving the house, getting back home, 4 p.m., whole day. It will say 12 hours on my screen usage and it'll be at 32% happily. So yeah, if you think of something to level up your note-taking game, just make it a bit more fun. Maybe if that's something you need, again, pen and paper never did anyone wrong. Thousands of people, not millions of people, use pen and paper. But if you're looking for an experience that's affordable and nice, I would highly recommend the Samsung Galaxy S9 FE base. Awesome. So I will see you guys later.